Okay, so I only see this portion of it, so I'm not sure if you're trying to solve this or graph this, and I'm just gonna kind of, do everything, um, and hopefully that will help. So let's say I want to solve this, and I can just set it to 0. So when we're solving it, we're setting the equation to 0, and I can factor 1/4 because I want to make sure that the coefficient of x to the 4 is 1. So when I factor 1/4, I'll get 8 here, and I'll get 9 here, equal to 0. And I can also just get rid of 1/4 by just multiplying both sides by 4. So then I don't need to deal with 1/4 there. So I'll just have this. That equals 0. And this can be factorized. So I'm going to factorize it like this because this is 9 times 1, and -9 plus 1 will also be -8, the middle one. So it's kind of like solving a quadratic equation. And the first term is x squared. The first term here is x squared, and I can put -9 here and plus 1 here equal to 0. Since I factorize it, then I will just keep going. See, this is quadratic. This will still be factorized, which is x minus 3, x plus 3, squared plus 1 equals 0. This guy here cannot be factorized because x squared plus 1 is irreducible. Because if you set it to 0, x squared cannot equal to -1. So this has a complex zeros, actually. So I'm going to write down all of them. So set each factor to 0 now. So x minus 3 equals 0, gives you x equals 3. X plus 3 equals 0, gives you x equals -3. These two are the only real solution. And like I said, if I set x squared plus 1 to 0, then this is x squared equals -1, and that's not going to have real solution. So no real solution, but you can have a complex solution. If you just take square root of both sides, square root of -1 is I. So you get plus minus I. So therefore, this equation here, the zeros or the solutions of the equations are 3, -3, I, -I. So these are basically all of the solutions of the quadratic equation. If you're interested in factoring this, real and complex factors together, and I can write that as well. X minus 3, we had this, x plus 3. And now I also factorize this in terms of its complex solution, so x minus I, x plus I. So we can factorize it as well. So we solve it and factorize the equation. Hope this helps.